I am seeing a lot of comments about bullying, about being the reborn doll police, about trying to like police other people on YouTube, trying to police other collectors, and this is not on my channel. I'm watching this go down on other people's platforms where people are saying these things like, hey everyone, welcome back to the cradle. Welcome if you are new here, and welcome back to all of my members. Today I am going to be doing a little change in chat video with my full body silicone twins, Emmy and Nathan. These babies are very new to me. This is their first holiday with me, and I am going to be dressing them into some cute little Christmas PJs, some sweet little sleepers that I found just for them. And we're going to do a bit of a change in chat. And if you're new here, I'm sorry if this is the first video you've landed on, but it's going to be more of a serious change in chat, which I don't normally do. I try to keep things very like positive on my channel, but you know, there's all the trolls out there that like to get people's feathers all ruffled up and start trouble. There's always got to be somebody out there that's got something to say, right? So if you're looking for something more positive, you can stick around, listen, but please go click on another video. Go watch a box opening or an outing. I swear I have a positive channel. But you know, some things you just got to talk about, especially if you're here on YouTube. Today, I'm not coming to you as an artist. I did paint these little babies. Today I'm coming to you as a YouTube content creator. So a little change in chat. We're gonna dress up these cute babies for Christmas. I am not in my normal setting either. I'm usually in one of my two nurseries. Yes, I have two nurseries. I have a vinyl studio and a silicone studio, and they are both nurseries with lots of babies in them, but I have babies drying and curing in those nurseries. So today I'm actually in my bedroom in front of one of my Christmas trees, and I thought I would do a little change with these guys while we chit chat. So I am a mom, and I do have two grown children, and over the years we have collected a lot of really sweet ornaments that were for the kids over the years, and we decided just because our kids are grown does not mean that we are going to get rid of any of their childhood items from our tree. We have a lot of really sweet stuff on here from pets that have passed away over the years during their childhood. We have little school ornaments that they made when they were kids. That's my daughter. We just have a lot of really sweet things. So we do have a special tree in our bedroom, and it's flocked and has all the sweet little lights that, you know, the colorful lights that kids like. This is kind of like our Santa tree, our childhood tree, our nostalgic tree, whatever you want to call it. But I'm just going to hang out here with the babies and sit in front of the tree. I got this from my sister. Just a lot of really personalized things on this tree, and even some stuff from my subscribers. I've had some cute happy mail over the years, and people have throughout the years sent me some really sweet stuff that was just really geared towards things that I love and just really personalized. This is like a very personal tree to me. So we have a lot of memories on this tree from loved ones and pets and friends and neighbors. So I thought it'd be fun just to do this little change in chat in here. Okay, so back to these sweet little babies. I do have a little first Christmas rattle for them. I only have one kind of green pacifier, but I'm gonna have to be on the lookout for some little silicone pacifiers for Christmas for these sweet little squishes. I need to find something in silicone for them. So I'm on the lookout still for that. If you guys have anything from like Amazon that you're using for your babies for Christmas that have like a silicone nipple, please let me know in the comments below. Maybe you can leave me a link or email me or something. But we are going to change these babies into some really soft, sweet PJs. Now, I was on the hunt for bamboo outfits for them and their size because they are newborn size, and they're currently wearing some sweet little bamboo outfits. These are Modern Moments outfits that I found online, and I thought they were bamboo, but they came in this almost like cashmere feel type of material. It's like fleece and bamboo had a baby. So they're super soft, super sweet. I'm actually really happy because they seem like they'll be really soft and warm and cuddly. I am going to dress one baby at a time while we have this little discussion. So I have another pillow here, and I am going to put baby boy on this little toddler pillow over here while we dress up his sister. We're gonna get her undressed and dressed while we have a little discussion. So something that I've been noticing in the comment section on a lot of videos within the Reborn community on YouTube is anytime anybody has any kind of a controversial topic to talk about on their channel, just, you know, giving maybe their opinion or their view on things on their own channel, on their own platform. Like, we as content creators have a creative platform that we like to share with you guys. We let you in on our creative platform and make you privy to sometimes our personal lives and what's going on, and our babies. We love to share our babies. I love to share my artwork with everyone and give insight and tips, and we try to make things very fun and inclusive and positive as much as possible. But there's only so much that the YouTube algorithm will let you do before it tanks your channel. So if you're not a content creator and you don't understand the algorithm, you have to understand that we as content creators kind of get boxed into a very certain category. Once we make so many videos on YouTube, the algorithm kind of sinks us into this little category that it deems like, this is what gets the most views, this is what gets the most discussion, the most clicks, the most likes, the most comments. This is what gets hyped by the viewers. This is what the people like. And the algorithm doesn't just work, it doesn't help us necessarily, but it helps YouTube figure out who's going to view your videos the most, because especially if you're a monetized channel, you have people, different companies that bid for your channel to advertise on your videos, which makes you a paid content creator. You are then monetized. You get paid a small portion of those advertising fees, right? And so if YouTube wants to make billions of dollars, they are only going to choose the videos that are, number one, appropriate on your channel, that don't have specific things in them like cussing or violence or, you know, things that they don't deem appropriate for their advertisers. But also they want what's going to get the most views, because when you as the viewer watch my channel and you watch my videos or other content creators' videos, you are going to be viewing those commercials. So if you're not putting out the content that YouTube wants you to, that the algorithm has deemed is popular, then those videos are not going to get pushed. And if you don't continue to do what the algorithm wants, your channel tanks, and then you don't get any views or followers or subscribers. You know, your channel just basically tanks out. So is this not like the cutest little cloth diaper? I'm just checking my babies and making sure that nothing is affecting their sweet little silicone skin or causing any problems. I always check my babies out now when I change them for good reason. I will link a video at the end of this explaining But yeah, I've had some problems with disposable diapers recently, and I am putting my babies now in cloth diapers, and I just want to make sure everything is okay, especially with the silicone babies. I don't want anything like squeezing their skin and leaving marks. So I'm just checking them out. So as far as content creators go for silicone baby, well, not silicone babies. So as far as content creators go for reborns, we kind of get grouped into this category where the algorithm only wants like 4 or 5 things. For my channel, it's outings, it's box openings, it's anything that has to do with silicone dolls. Role play, not so much on my channel, but other YouTube channels do really, really well with role play. But mine not so much because I have mostly adult viewers. But something I've noticed with every reborn channel that brings all the girls to the yard or the views is drama. So if you're wondering why there is so much drama in the reborn community, it is probably because that is what brings the views, right? And the advertising and the money and the clicks and the likes and the comments and all the things that the algorithm absolutely loves. So if you're not being dramatic in your title, in your thumbnail, coming up with some pretty dramatic ideas, in your shorts videos, in your long form videos, if you don't come up with some stuff, some controversial topics on your channel, you are just going to be stuck doing box openings and outings, and you can only do so many of those, right? So here some of us find ourselves bringing up controversial topics in the reborn doll community. And it's okay to talk about these things. I understand that people come to our channels for the positivity. They just want to get away with all the negativity. You know, they want to get away from the rest of the world and all the negative in the world. And I get that. I totally get that. That's why I started watching YouTube as well. And a lot of people, I hear them say, I just want to play with my dolls. I just want to play with, I just want it to be about the dolls. And I get that. I do. I get that too. But there are things that we got to talk about if we want to preserve our community, if we want to preserve the art, if we want to keep things nice. You're going to have to bring some awareness to people out there, because if you're completely oblivious, if some of my friends and I weren't talking about controversial topics like plagiarized sculpts and all the drama that goes around with that, y'all would be getting scammed left and right if we didn't talk about tips and tricks on where to find authentics or how to avoid scams and things like that. So we do have to bring up stuff here and there that you might want to be aware of. If it's not something that you want to watch, you have free will on YouTube to click off of any video that's giving you the ick. If it's giving you too much of a negative vibe, don't watch it. You can click off. You don't have to watch it. And keep in mind that as a content creator, this is our platform. This is ours. This is our space that we created that is for us to share with you. This is our creative space. So this space belongs to us. We can genuinely put whatever we want on here. We can talk about anything we want. And just because we're talking about things doesn't mean that it's a negative thing. If it feels negative to you, then click off. You don't have to watch this channel or any other content creator's channel. Or if you love them, but you're just not comfortable with a certain video, you can click off of that video at any point in time and click on a different video. Like I said, go watch a box opening, go watch an outing. For the most part, I see most reborn doll content creators, I see them, for the most part, they do 98% of the time put out plenty of positive content on their channel. Every once in a while, there may be something that they want to talk about. Maybe we want to bounce ideas off of other people or hear other people's opinions, even if it's not agreeing with our own. Some of us who have no problems having a adult discussion, sometimes we're very open to hearing a different opinion, because you might change our mind. Maybe you'll give us a different perspective on the way that we see things, because just because the way that we see something doesn't mean that that's the way that everybody sees it, and that's okay. And it may be a good thing. It may open our mind to, hey, I never thought about that before. That actually sounds right. You know, you might change someone's mind on here. So there's nothing wrong with having a difference of opinion. I am seeing a lot of comments about bullying, about being the reborn doll police, about trying to like police other people on YouTube, trying to police other collectors, and this is not on my channel. I'm watching this go down on other people's platforms where people are saying these things like, you know, you don't have to guide the whole entire community. You don't have to fight every single battle. You don't have to mom everyone. You don't have to police everyone. I'm seeing all kinds of crazy comments, okay? I'm going to switch out babies here. Hold on. So just know, as a viewer, you have free will. You don't have to be here. Nobody's forcing you to watch specific videos. And the biggest thing I want to say is, just because somebody has an opinion, or just because they want to have a discussion about a certain topic, doesn't mean that they're being negative. And it also, just because they're giving their view on things, it doesn't mean that they're policing people. Policing people would be going on somebody else's channel and basically telling them on their platform, on their topic, on their discussion, what to do, or spewing your opinion all over the place on somebody else's platform and being like, you know, this is wrong and this is my opinion, and trying to make people feel on their own platform like they don't have a voice. That's policing people, to make somebody else on their own space feel like they're wrong, to have a certain opinion and you're right, and forcing your opinion basically on them and their viewers and causing chaos. That would be policing to me. But not on your own channel. You can't talk about your own stuff that you want to talk about on your own channel. Like, this is my space. And as a matter of fact, I when I saw that, I actually saw that exact comment on a friend's video, and saying, you know, why do you have to be policing the whole Reborn community? That really ticked me off, because I was like, huh, how hypocritical of you. Aren't you policing what she says on her own platform? Are you silencing her and the topics that she wants to talk about? And this person was like, oh, your channel's becoming so negative. And I'm like thinking, huh, what a way to gaslight somebody on their own platform. Like, she has the right to post whatever she wants on her own platform. This is her space. She created this space with all of these viewers. Like, the hypocrisy. I was just like, wow, go talk about what you want on your own platform. Nobody's forcing you to be here. You know, you could so easily click off, but no, it took way more time for this person to click on the comment section and leave a really long, negative, drawn out comment. And this person that I'm talking about may do a video on this. I really hope she does. But I was just like, wow, you know, how bold to get on somebody else's platform and try to dictate how they run their own channel and what they talk about and what their opinion should be. So content creators have the right to put whatever they want out there, whatever they feel is going to do best for their channel. Now, I do try to keep the heavier topics more for my members, because those are paid memberships and they may want to know the inside scoop. They can pick and choose. They can cherry pick what videos I put out to them. And if it's not something that's up their alley, they don't have to watch it like anybody else. But stuff that may not do well in the algorithm, things that I really want to do a deeper dive on, or maybe more controversial topics, maybe a little tea. Maybe I don't want to attract all the drama to my channel, but the people who are paid members who are here for anything and whatever, and they're up for it all because my members are awesome like that. They're up for anything I throw at them. They can handle it. You don't have to pay for that if you don't want to. So it's a choice. They're choosing to be there. They're choosing to pay for that content, so they can either watch it or not watch it, but I tend to save that stuff for my memberships. So if you're interested in getting a little juicy, more behind the scenes, a little more personal, you can go join my memberships if you want extra videos or just extra content, if you're loving what you see every week. But that's what that is for, and that's why I started my memberships, is so I could get a little bit more personal and talk about things that may not get picked up by the algorithm, but I think it's juicy stuff that sometimes inquiring minds might want to know about. So I do tend to save that kind of controversial stuff for over there, but thought it was really important to address it here on my regular channel this go around while I change these cute babies. And I am loving this color on him. I am noticing these colors look really good with his kind of reddish, unexpected reddish tones in his hair. I knew I had picked out a dark brown for his hair, and I knew it had a little bit of red in it, but I didn't realize his hair was gonna have so much red in it. But it's a really beautiful, natural color to his hair. I mean, that's usually what gingers look like. They usually have this color. Sometimes I see red and it looks kind of clown-like. I do like kind of the more orangey red tones. I had a baby in my collection that I got from the doll show last year, and she had more of like some orange tones in her hair, and it was really beautiful. It was really, really beautiful. But I am really loving Mr. Nathan here in this outfit. The green and this color of burgundy is just really nice with his hair color. So I'm gonna have to keep in mind like this beautiful like grayish green color. It has almost some green tones in it, and the burgundy and the cream look really good on him. I think he's gonna look really great in like reds and greens and stuff. So super sweet. I'm happy to see him looking so cute in that. Let me see if this pacifier, this one looks a little larger than a newborn size. I wonder if this pacifier will fit in his mouth, because he has a pretty big mouth, like a wide mouth. I just don't know if it's deep enough for that. Oh, that's cute. Yeah, he looks cute with that little passy. How sweet. So sweet, so sweet. Okay, well, I'm off my soapbox now. I just thought that was crazy. These two are in the softest, coziest little outfits. I probably am going to leave them in these outfits for the whole rest of the season, probably well into January. They just seem so soft and cozy. These are going to be so nice to snuggle these two babies in, and they look so sweet together. I think I just need to find her a little passy with some red in it, but I think this one looks pretty cute with him, and he's holding on to it, so it's so cute. They got their little first Christmas rattle. It looks so cute with her, and she can hold on to it just fine when I go to pose her in photos and stuff. So she just looks so sweet. I hope you enjoyed seeing the first video with the twins, my little squishes. So excited to finally be sharing them with you guys during the holidays. I had planned them all year long and had pretty much been looking forward to all year to this moment right here, just seeing them together. I am gonna sit in front of this Christmas tree and play some Christmas music and just enjoy these sweet babies, and I might even go make myself a cup of hot cocoa and just enjoy them for the rest of the day. I hope you all enjoyed this video. I'm sorry it wasn't like the most positive of videos. Gosh, Misty, your channel is becoming so negative. I don't even want to hear that in the comments. Don't even come for me, girl. I will talk to you guys on the next video, and it will be positive and happy and Christmassy, I promise. I love you guys. Take care of yourselves. Take care of those sweet little squishies, and I will see you guys on the next video. Bye, guys.